In this vlog we're going to be talking about how to successfully style naturally curly hair. With naturally curly hair it's usually drier than most other hair types, so on our model today we're going to take it from the sort of drier, fluffier look that you get from naturally curly hair with no product in it. We're going to use the correct SATINIQUE products in the hair. We're going to shampoo it first with our Smooth Moisture shampoo and conditioner, and then I'm going to come back and show you what styling products you need to put into the hair and how to dry it properly to get a really nice looking curl. When you're drying your hair, if you want it to be nice and smooth and shiny, the more you rough it up, the more the outside layer of your hair is going to be effective and you're going to get a lot more fuzz or frizz in your hair. So when you put the towel around your hair, just squeeze it to take the moisture away. It dries the hair just as effectively, if not more so, and you'll find it doesn't leave the hair all fluffy and damaged. It's very important that you treat the hair very gently when it's wet. It's very, very fragile. When we comb the hair through while it's wet, it's very important that you treat it very gently. It's very fragile. We always comb the hair from the bottom up so that any knots in the hair are slipping through hair that already has no knots in it. If you comb it from the top down, it'll just push all the knots to one area, but it won't effectively get them out of the hair. It also puts a lot more stress on the hair to remove them that way. If you're worried about hair fall or breakage of your hair, it's really important that you comb it correctly and that you use a wide tooth comb. You should never brush your hair while it's wet. Brushes are very fine bristled and they usually put a lot of stress on the hair and cause a large amount of breakage to the hair. So we always comb from the bottom up. We treat it gently. It's one of your most beautiful assets, so please treat it that way. First thing that I love in the SATINIQUE range for curly hair, if you've got fine curly hair, we have a beautiful product called Styling Cream. It's part of our Smooth Moisture range. It's basically a moisturiser with a tiny amount of hold. What it does is it helps clump the curls together to give them more definition. Styling Cream's really fabulous for naturally curly hair. It's part of our Smooth Moisture range. It's designed as basically a moisturiser with a small amount of hold. On very fine hair you could use this product on its own and it will give you really lovely defined curls. We apply the product to the hair, we work it through. Basically you can let it dry naturally if you want to. On our model today she has very thick naturally curly hair, so this product's going to give us some definition, but we'll need to add either a little bit of mousse or our styling wax, our matte styling wax to that to make the hair have a little bit more hold. Basically what we're trying to do is make the curls clump together to give them good definition. With our styling cream, I start with just enough on your fingers to work through the hair naturally. You may need to apply a couple of times. All the products in the SATINIQUE range, being a hairdresser, I like to have them on my hands. As soon as you rub them in your hands, it helps you distribute them more evenly throughout the hair. Just scrunch it onto the hair evenly all over. Don't forget the roots because you want curl up there as well. Because Taylor has thicker hair, we're going to also apply some mousse to her hair just to give it that little bit of extra hold. Our mousse is a wonderful product. It's basically very flexible, so it'll help hold the curls ends up and again give us a little bit more definition. With mousse, shake it, invert the can. You'll find as you touch it, a little bit comes out and it just grows and grows. Just enough that you can work with. Again, spread it on your hands. We're going to scrunch it through the hair, exactly like our other styling products. So to blow dry Taylor's hair, this is the only time I ever break one of my hard and fast rules, and that is you never blow dry from the bottom up. With hair, your hair grows from your root down. If you want to keep shine in the hair, you always blow dry down the hair strand. With curly hair, it's the only time you can turn your blow dryer upside down. However, the only reason you can do it is because I have one of these on the end of the blow dryer. It's called a diffuser. What this does is lets the heat dry the hair but takes all the wind away. If you were to blow dry your hair upside down without a diffuser on it, you would damage the cuticle or the outside layer of your hair. You'd also cause lots of frizz and lots of damage. Over time this causes split ends and breakage, so this is the only time we're allowed to turn the blow dryer upside down. With naturally curly hair we're basically trying to get all these curls to stay clumped together. A little tip or trick that often what we do with curly hair is we'll twist it into little ringlets, if that's the way of putting it, before we pop it into the diffuser. We find it can just give us a little bit more control when you've got very curly hair naturally. We pop the hair into the diffuser, we turn it on, it's on a high heat but a low fan. Basically it sits in that diffuser and dries, that's it. So there we go, there's our beautiful curls styled up, they're all clumped together, looking lovely, healthy, shiny, moisturised. And that's our naturally curly hairstyle using our SATINIQUE styling cream and our mousse.